Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Grim, and holy cow, do I have a lot to talk about. First thing, if you notice, it's Christmas time. I'll go ahead and pull up the update thing. There's a Hog Rider event going on right now. I haven't done any of it because I'm lazy, but anyway, if you live under a rock and you have no access to internet at all, and you haven't played Clash of Clans in the past week or so, the Christmas update drops. So that's kind of new. That's the little thing. You could pause the video and read through that if you want. Go ahead and collect my loots here. Next thing to talk about. Ba-boom, level 30 Archer Queen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hold your boss. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyway, and then again with the update, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the war log in a second here. But with the update, some replays were wiped. But most importantly, Cold Sept was hunted. Believe it or not. Take a look at this one. Cold Sept versus Cold September in a normal war. Cold September hunted Cold Sept, and as you can see, because of that score, it was really lopsided. No, I'm kidding. Cold Sept did not hunt Cold September, or Cold September did not hunt Cold Sept. It was a random matchup. We both just kind of happened to spin at the same time ish, kind of, and we ended up matching each other, which was pretty crazy. But I want to talk about one more thing before we get into that. The wars you're gonna miss because of the update dropping and such is the Sons of Anarchy Elite Gaming and Fulmin Mort, which was a Fulmin Morte is, I don't know how, I don't speak French or whatever that is, but anyway, that was an arranged war between us and a War Rails feeder. Really great war clan, and really great war. So now, without further ado, we will hop into Cold Sept versus Cold September. Probably gonna end up making two videos on this one. We're gonna check out one, the Cold September attacks, and then two, the Cold Sept attacks. So first thing we're gonna check out here is Lord Khan going up against Bolt Thrower, the heaviest Town Hall 11, heaviest weighted, I think. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure. The heaviest weighted Town Hall 11 we have is Bolt Thrower, and this is going to be an 11v11 3-star attempt with a Lalo. As you can see, he's doing a Queen Walk, used a Baby Dragon to funnel, and he's got his Queen in here with the Warden, given that Life Aura HP boost or whatever it does. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it does, but doing the Queen Walk here, the object of this is going to be to get in there, get the air defense, and then also get that Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, loses a healer here, uses the rage spell though, gets him through that air defense so it doesn't lose another one. Takes out the Expo. Inferno Tower locks on, but it's no big deal. Not doing a whole lot of damage. The Archer Tower locked on there. She started to lose a little bit, but it's no big deal. She'll take out the Inferno Tower. Doesn't have to use the ability at all. Jump spell for the Queen and the Warden. They will use that and get into the next compartment with the help of the Barbarian King to come in and start taking out some more defenses. The Eagle Artillery is now activated at this point, hits the King's and Warden's ability at about the same time, so the Barbs get that invincibility for the 5 seconds. Poison spell on the Clan Castle troops and the enemy Archer Queen. Some Skelly spells drag the King back over to the middle here, and then they're going to all lock on to the Golem here, and then soon after the Queen, because obviously you can see she's shooting at him. Luckily, the healer's locked onto the King, so that's going to prolong his life for a little while longer. They're going to beat through this wall for a little while Lord Khan, this is Ryan, this is his Town Hall 11. I think he got a name change. I don't know. He has so many stupid different accounts. Anyway, Lava Hounds coming in from the left-hand side. 2 Lava Hounds down to the first air defenses with some balloons following in behind. Going to use a haste spell to get them up and accelerated straight into that first air defense against the sweeper at a freeze spell on the air defense and the Inferno Tower. Uses another haste spell perfectly placed, gets him right into that Inferno Tower and then right onto the air defense there. And then for this Tesla farm, he brought a heal spell as the Lava Hounds are now trekking their way across this Tesla farm. Perfect entry point for that Lava Hound to track it all the way across, but the loons split and went for this cannon up here at the top instead of going through the Tesla farm. It's okay because the Queen is in the core, and these lava pups are actually going to help take out the air defense there, and he's basically deployed all of his loons at this point, and they have to get through this wizard tower, and at this point you're thinking, holy cow, he might be able to do it. He's got minions for cleanup. He's got pups all over the place. He's got his Queen still up. He's got a big pack of balloons. It's only a matter of time. But as you can see, 20 seconds to go. Time's slowly running out. The balloons split, but don't split well enough. They're doing their best on cleanup. Their cleanup is a lot faster with the faster drop rates on the loons. As you can see, they get right over top of it and they just drop it. But 4, 3, 2, 1, a dark spell factory is what is the knife in the coffin, or the nail in the coffin, or whatever you want to call it. That doesn't get him the 3-star and that dark elixir storage, but that was almost down anyway. So, next one we're going to take a look at is going to be Titan going up against Gandalf. It's Town Hall 11 v 10, or 10 v 11, I should say. But I just want to show this one because I can show you guys that it is still possible, even with, was there defensive buffs? I don't know. Somebody said with this update dropping, it would be really hard for Town Hall 10s to still 3-star Town Hall 11s, which I don't think is very true. Obviously, by this raid, you're going to see this Queen Walk and some Valks and Baby Dragons get in to the core of this base and take out the Town Hall for the 2-star. Obviously, Queen Walk going on right now. She's going to walk her way around, start creating a little funnel for these Valks once they get in there. Wall breakers in, allows the Queen access in towards the core, and towards that expo sort of area and that eagle artillery. Baby Dragon does the funneling on the top here, as you can see. And then at the top here, in just a moment, he's going to drop in his Valks and his King and a jump spell and some other things and go straight into the core of the base. Rage spell first to keep the Queen alive. One of the healers took a Seeking Air Mine, so that's going to affect the rate a little bit here. Affect the way she walks and the amount of health that she takes. And then, like I said, at the top, in comes the Barb King. A couple wall breakers open up that wall, that first part of the wall there, which allows him to drop in the Valkyries, and then followed up by a jump spell to allow them access to the core of that base and that first Inferno Tower there. Clan Castle troops come out. Poison spell with a bigger radius, mind you. Free spell on the bomb tower on the Inferno Tower. Heal spell, I think, is in there, and then the Valks get in there with the help of the Barbarian King and take out the Town Hall for the 1-star. And then he's got 4 Baby Dragons still up and his Queen still up to go ahead and pick up the 50%. Wizard down here at the bottom, Baby Dragon up there at the top right, and now he's just waiting for his troops to pick up the 50%. So go ahead and 2 times this one, as it's just about to run out. Queen goes down, healers go down. Baby Dragons pick up some more percentage, and he picks up a solid 2-star on a Town Hall 11. Pretty neato. Alright, we're going to hop down to this one. This is going to be wilder. I wanted to show this one because if you can see in his bar that blue-looking spell, yeah, that's a clone spell. So that's a thing. Might be something to look into in the future. If we can get some more raids like that, I might be bringing you guys some strategies with clone spells now at Town Hall 10 and 11. Because of the allowed space in the clan castle for two spell space, this might be a much more prevalent thing that we see is clone spells being used in attacks. So obviously we're doing a kind of go bow Lalo, right? Is that right? Yeah, go bow Lalo. So, golems, bowlers, heroes going in. Poison spell on the clan castle troops again. Jump spell uses the warden's ability to get him through the Queen and towards that Inferno Tower. They're going to hop the wall. King's going to hit it a couple times. Bowlers are going to hit it a couple times. Take all that out. And then they're going to work their way over here to the left. And then pretty soon here, he's going to start his Lava Hounds just like I said there. Lava Hounds in, 2 to the first air defense, and then some balloons in to follow on targeted defenses there. They're going to work their way in, haste spells to get them up, accelerated, trying to get them right into that wizard tower there, and then to that air defense. A couple more balloons coming in on the right-hand side with a Lava Hound tanking for them. Over towards that Inferno Tower as well. A clone spell is used. He clones a couple balloons here, which is pretty dang cool. Freeze spell on all that. Those clone balloons and regular balloons and all that will get right in onto that Inferno Tower and take all that out. But at this point, his kill squad has done work on the left-hand side here with the Queen and the Warden. And they have taken out most of the remaining defenses. And it's just cleanup at this point. He's got some pups over here working, doing their best. I'll go ahead and 2 times this one as we got a long ways to wait. And he drops a couple extra cleanup balloons over on these high hit point structures like the storages and whatnot. He's going to wrap up a 3-star Town Hall 11, 3 Town Hall 10 dip down. And I think those are going to be much higher percentages now. Because of this Lalo kind of update and the buff to the balloons, which is going to be huge, and it's going to change the way wars work in the future. As you can see, because of the disadvantage that Sept had, we couldn't take care of the Town Hall 10s. Stupid cold September hunting us. Those jerks. We're gonna go down to Town Hall 9 action here. This is gonna be Lachy. We all know Lachy or Lachy or whatever. I did a little rant on his name. Canadians, man, I swear. This is going to be an attack that I think we're going to see for the next like month or so. One Zap Quake. He's going to use his heroes to go ahead and take out the enemy queen because of all the strategies of Town Hall 9s is, we kind of separate the queen on one side of the base. And so basically what's going to happen is people are going to suicide hero and then take out the enemy queen and then just Lalo the rest of the base. Basically a quad Lalo. With one Zap Quake. So as you can see, some balloons coming down with a hound tanking for them. They're going to obviously tank all the damage of those air defenses, and then just haste spells, rage spells, and balloons following up all those lava hounds working their way through. Rage spell through the core over those expos, those higher HP buildings. Look at that, just absolutely massive pack of balloons. Again, another haste spell to accelerate them through that sweeper there. And before you even knew it, guys, this is basically over with. He's got one air defense to deal with, and he's got some balloons already working their way towards it. And just look at that massive pack he's still got left over. Lost a couple of that wizard tower, but still no big deal at all. He's got pups all over the place with his king still up. He's got some archers even for cleanup. Work their way in to that last wizard tower and take it out. And now it's just cleanup. And before you even know it, guys, that attack is over with. I think we're going to be seeing that attack until the base styles change for the next, seriously, like for the next month or even 2 months. I think we're going to see that attack a lot, and I think it's going to be very, very successful. So if you're base building, or if you're thinking about it, might be worth looking into a centralized queen as a Town Hall 9. Something to think about. That's kind of what we thought of as a clan, kind of. We were all debating it a little bit. We were like, we might want to put the queen in center of the base because this is ridiculously overpowered. Seriously, 95% of the attacks this war were like that kind of... I'm looking for big country. There we are. Were air attacks or Lalo or Go Balo or something like that. Seriously, 95% of the attacks were air related of somehow. I think I saw a couple baby dragon quake spells, that one with the 3 rage spells and whatnot, but other than that, it was all Lalo all day long. This one here is actually going to be a little bit different. I wanted to show this one because Big Country is showing off the new and improved witches. I think they just buffed their health or something like that. Maybe a little bit of the damage that they do. But using 2 golems to tank his queen, did a little kind of like walk with his queen down to the right because of the funneling there, so that was pretty cool. Some witches in, some bowlers in behind them, a rage spell, obviously a lava hound comes out of the clan castle, which is going to be difficult to deal with, but it's no big deal. Actually he had 3 golems. Here comes the last one straggling in behind here. Heal spell to keep his his bowlers and his kill squad and his witches and all that alive in the core. And then on the back side, what he's brought is about 10 loons to just pick off some outside wizard towers and such like that. Runs into a Tesla farm on the back side of the base and then works his way in to the core of that, and his kill squad is going to take out the majority of it. His king's going to take out that last wizard tower, and it just looks like he absolutely smashed this base really, really fast, really, really efficiently, and quickly. So that's basically it. Again, 22 seconds, 20 seconds, yada, yada, yada. You all know this part, but that's going to do it for today, guys. This is going to be the Cold Sept attack side on the Cold September, guys. Obviously, we all did kind of use different bases, so I'm not too worried about that because we do friendly challenges, right? So we switch clans, we do friendly challenges. We all have hit everybody's bases. So like we all had to make new bases because we know, hey, everybody in that clan has already hit this base. They know exactly where all my traps are and all that stuff. So it was really interesting to be a part of it. It was fun, even though Cold September obviously kicked our butts here. But you gotta be humble, gotta be humbleized. Cold Sept, not so OP in this one. Cold September pulling out the W. And again, I will show you guys another a replay or another video pretty soon here of all the great attacks on the Cold September side. And good things are coming Clash's way, guys. Good things. I got a really good feeling about this update. So until next time, guys, as said best by Green Day, wake me up when September ends.